Hope College, welcome back to Hope Update. As always, we're here to let you in on what's going on around campus and the Holland community. Live from Martha Miller Television Studio, I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler. We have lots to share with you today. Plenty of fun activities to fill your weekend, including movies, postmodern takes on 1920s entertainment, and as always, plenty of sports.
Very true indeed, Nicole. We begin with H2, Hope's resident dance company. If you missed out last weekend, they'll be performing their show again this weekend, Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Knickerbocker Theater.
Sticking with the fine arts, the Jury Student Art Show continues at Dupree. Check out these awesome opportunities to see your peers realize their passions. A lot of work has been put into both these shows. Show some love.
On Saturday, Dance Marathon is hosting a benefit 5K race. Runners and walkers are welcome. Registration can be found online. There's a link in the description. The individual fee is $30, and if you forget to register, you always can the day of the race. Just make sure to be at DeVos Fieldhouse by 10 o'clock on Saturday. It's for the kids.
SAC is sponsoring a show by DACABOOM, a postmodern vaudeville group. Come by Moss Auditorium at 8 o'clock Saturday to get a taste of Great Grandma's entertainment with a modern twist.
You know, postmodern never really made sense to me. How can you be newer than modern? Let's get our resident linguists on the case. Anyway, if DACA booming sounds a little rowdy for you, SAC is also putting on a movie this weekend. Come relax and gain some knowledge when they show Fed Up, a documentary about how fat you are, at 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday.
Well, that's all we got for this weekend on campus. Let's send it over to Marisa, our in-house expert on everything the noble city of Holland has to offer us.
It's been one busy week. I'm so glad it's finally Friday. Do you all remember that movie with the lion and... No, it's not The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I mean the one with the girl named Dorothy. Yes, The Wizard of Oz. There will be a Wizard of Oz exhibit at the Holland Armory every day except Tuesdays and Sundays from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is $6 per student and will go through all of this year. I'm off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay, maybe not, but I would check out the next event. LJ's has an open mic night every Wednesday from 8 to 10 p.m. You can share a poem, a joke, your musical talent, or even a story. If you aren't the performing type, then just go and see. Speaking of entertainment, let's take a look at what Park Theater has in store for us. Park Theater will be hosting a Holland Ski movie, which will begin at 7 on November 8th. Cost will be $15 at the entrance. This is not just your ordinary movie night. This is a kickoff party which even includes professional athletes skiing and snowboarding indoors on a synthetic snow surface. It's not just a movie, it's a live movie. That same Saturday, there will be a Holland Bowl Mill open house. No, it's not bowling. That's what I thought at first, but no. Basically, you get to watch the bowl making process for free. It will start at 11 p.m. and go until 2 in the afternoon. All right, maybe watching people make bowls isn't of interest to you, but let's check out the next event. Have you heard of Gallery Walk? It's a wonderful event in which Centennial Park Studios, Freeze Downtown, Monahan Gallery, Butch's Dry Dock, Carol and Stitch Studio, Holland Area Arts Council, and Uptown Gallery participate Fridays from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and on Saturdays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. You can check out artist receptions, live music, and art exhibits. Now the next 3 events involve brown bags. Our very own piano professor, Dr. Andrew, will direct the Brown Bag Lunch Concert. The free Brown Bag Lunch Concert happens every month of the academic year at the Holland Area Arts Council from 12 to 1 p.m. Each hour-long program consists of a wide variety of musical offerings, primarily from Hope students, faculty, and staff. If you haven't gone, then this is one of the events that I think you should check out. How about the circus? West Ottawa Performing Arts Center will be hosting Barnum, the circus musical. The purpose is to trace the career of America's Greatest Showman, P.T. Barnum, from 1835 to 1881, when he joined James A. Bailey to form the greatest show on earth. Not only will it be the greatest performance, but also it will include clowns, jugglers, trapeze artists, and acrobats. I don't know about you, but that sounds amazing. That's all I have for you today. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, Marisa. Week in and week out, Holland never ceases to serve up great events. Now that my calendar is chocked full of awesome events and social opportunities, on and off campus, let's go to Taylor to find out what media I should use to blow it all off.
Thank you, Duncan and Nicole. There are quite a few reality TV shows premiering this month. MasterChef Junior premiered November 4th on Fox at 8. If you like MasterChef, then you will love watching what these kids can cook up. Those of you who loved watching the crazy drama of Jersey Shore won't want to miss the final season of Snooki and JWoww that premiered November 5th. You can catch the madness with these two women every Wednesday night on MTV at 10. The very popular Duck Dynasty also returns this month, November 19th on A&E. Be sure to tune in and see the families taking on Scotland this season. For all of you country fans, the CMA Awards are Wednesday, November 5th. Lastly, if you are one who enjoys getting in the Christmas spirit early like I do, the Hallmark Channel is playing Hallmark Original Christmas movies 24/7 till Christmas Day with new movie premiering every Saturday and Sunday. Back to you, Duncan and Nicole.
Thanks, Taylor. I do hope you attend a few events, Duncan. Movies, music, and television can't consume your entire life.
Sorry, Star Trek is on.
Sarah, how about some sports?
Thanks, Duncan and Nicole. We have got lots of exciting sport news going on at Hope. In women's soccer, goalie Kat Dixon posted her 9th shutout of the season on Monday, wrapping up their regular season for the Hope College women's soccer team with a 2-0 win against visiting Calvin on senior night. The MIAA champion Flying Dutch improved to 15-3-1 overall and concluded league play with a 14-1-1 record. It is the second highest number of MIAA wins for Hope in a single season. The 2005 team went 15-1 for a share of the league title. In volleyball, the second-ranked Hope College volleyball team claimed the 13th league championship in team history on Friday with a 3-set sweep at St. Mary's. The 25-15, 25-16, and 25-7 win gave the Flying Dutch an MIAA record of 15-1 and a share of first place with top-ranked Calvin for the second consecutive season. Hope will be the number 1 seed and host next week's MIAA tournament. The Flying Dutch faced 4th-seeded Alma at 7:30 p.m. on Friday, November 7th at DeVos. Second-seeded Calvin will play third-seeded Trine at 5:30. Winners meet at 4 p.m. on Saturday, November 8th at Hope. Make sure you come out and cheer on the Dutch on Friday and hopefully Saturday. In men's hockey, 5 unanswered goals powered the unbeaten Hope College ice hockey team to a 6-2 win against Calvin on Friday at Edge Ice Arena. The Flying Dutchmen improved to 8-0 overall after shutting out Calvin. Unfortunately, the next day when Calvin and Hope played again, the Hope hockey team suffered its first loss of the season with a 5-3 defeat at Calvin on Saturday.
Thanks, Sarah. Lots of MIAA tourney action this weekend. So exciting. Good luck to all the teams competing this weekend, especially those in the hunt for a championship. Be strong, be true.
Sarah's working overtime tonight. She sat down with hockey player Levi Leversey to see how the hockey team is doing so far this season.
Thank you, Nicole and Duncan. Tonight I am here with Levi Leversey, a senior on the Hope College ice hockey team. They started off the season 8-0, and they had a few ups and downs this weekend. They got a win on Friday versus Calvin, 6-2, and then the next day they came back and lost 5-3 on Saturday to Calvin. So, Levi, tell me about this weekend on Friday and Saturday about the matchups with Calvin.
Well, Friday and Saturday are both little different, I guess. Friday, the puck kind of bounced our way. It was a home game, so you got the crowd on your side. Just things tend to go your way, and it's exponentially. You score one goal, and it leads to another and another when the crowd's on your side. But Saturday came out. Their crowd is pretty rowdy. Ours was rowdy as well. But playing against them, we have a couple young kids on our team, and just the new atmosphere. It's the first time they're playing against Calvin. They don't realize what the kind of pressures are on them at Calvin. So just kind of one thing led to another. They got up on us, and our team got down. Just ended up being a loss, and you're going to get those with a 27-game season.
So looking back on the loss on Saturday, do you think there was anything your team could have done differently, or do you think it was just kind of luck of the draw? You got the win against Calvin and then lost the next day, like many sports at Hope. That happens to a lot of sports at Hope. So what do you think it was?
Well, it's I hope it's not the luck of the draw exactly, but it's with the games against Calvin, you want to win both. We practiced well that week. We played well. I just think I would probably have it or credit the loss to just the first 8 games are still working stuff out. New kids, they're just getting used to the game still in this level, and I'm kind of glad we lost early. Not glad we lost to Calvin, but to lose early shows our young kids and even the older kids that you're going to lose, and we need to bounce back from this. It's it's going to happen. So,
And that's better for that to happen now as opposed to later in the season.
yeah.
So you are 8-1 now as a team. So what can Hope fans look forward to in the next couple of weeks?
Our schedule actually gets harder as it goes on this semester. Next week we take on a very good team, very talented Oakland University. Friday we'll be there, or we'll be at Oakland Friday, and then home against Oakland on Saturday at 9 o'clock. It's going to be a good game. They're undefeated right now, so their record matches up with ours pretty closely. It's going to be a really fast-paced game. They're a fast team. They're a really good passing team. So we're going to have to play our best for sure to pull out a couple wins, but I definitely think we can do it.
Good. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, and good luck the rest of your season. This is Mancera. Back to you, Nicole and Duncan.
All right, can't wait to cheer on the hockey team next week against Oakland. Should be a great game. In unrelated news, we have our first pick of the week.
Yes, courtesy of Duncan's very own dad.
Oh man, I was adorable.
Yeah, what happened?
Puberty sucks, man.
Well, make sure you send in a pick for next week. And that's all we have for tonight, folks. Tune in next week to see us do it all over again. Make sure to follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends about the awesome job we're doing.
Twitter time will be back next week, so watch your feeds over the weekend for the burning question we're going to ask. I'm Duncan McLean.
And I'm Nicole Metzler. Consider yourselves updated.
Good night.